Hey, I'm some guy named Juan. Is it too late to accomplish all the dreams I had as a kid? Over the course of the next year, I'm gonna try to knock out my bucket list of all the creative things I've ever wanted to do. Hey, I'm some guy named Juan, and I want to tell you the story of how and why I created a cartoon. Our story begins in 2008, when I met the most unique group of friends I had ever seen. 5 young men, 2 of whom were still in high school, that spent their lives with one mission every day. These individuals would become the basis of an idea for a cartoon. This group consisted of Phil, the oblivious white boy; Matt, the angry black kid;
Get out of my face.
Romeo, the depressed gothic Indian; Isaac, the funny Mexican; and Pokey, the strange alien creature. Queens, New York is one of the most culturally diverse places on planet Earth, and these kids didn't see any color other than one: green. You see, our group of friends were potheads. Every day their mission was to gather enough chippins, aka money for weed, so that they could smoke. Seeing them was like watching a TV show, where I became a character as well, and I wasn't the only one. There was a war veteran in the 60s, a beautiful spunky Puerto Rican hipster, possible undercover cop Mike Jones, and many others. I remember one day there was a big group of us eating pizza, chilling behind Turbo Laundromat after smoking weed, and the cops rolled up. They just looked at us and one of them said, "How the hell do you guys all know each other?" The answer was simple: marijuana, despite all its negatives, brings people together. I decided to write a show about the 5 main characters of this group, which I dubbed the Chippins Crew. I wrote a pilot episode in about an hour while smoking weed in the basement of my cousin Lewis's house in Pennsylvania while I was visiting. Originally had the show planned as live action, until one day smoking weed with Phil, he looks at me and says, my nigga, why don't we make Chippins into a cartoon?" And so this journey was born. I put up an ad on Craigslist looking for an animator who could create the animation for the pilot episode I had written. A bunch of people responded, but in the end I chose 2 Animators LLC. They had done a bunch of good looking work, including stuff for some big names, but they turned out to be the most expensive. I signed a contract for $15,000 for a 15-minute episode. Luckily Phil and my boy Rico helped me out with a little over $3,000 each. Now I had to get some things ready that the animators asked for. First I went to my boy Toka, who had also designed my logo for We Were Watching. Follow him at Woken Arts on Instagram. He did the initial character sketches and I sent them to the animators. Next, my good friend Gianni Boy helped me record the audio for the characters in my bedroom closet. I had a bunch of the guys come to my house and do voiceovers, including our favorite deli clerk Pervez, who also made a character on the show. Now that all that was done, I just had to wait until 2 animators gave me the finished product, and the wait was worth it. I knew the cartoon would have a hard chance of succeeding because we had Phil, a white character, saying the phrase "my nigga" a lot on the show, and this wasn't in a racist way. Growing up in New York, the hip-hop culture is big, and the term "my nigga" is such a normal way of referring to a friend when you're young that even white people say it. So I got everything ready and I put the episode on YouTube, and along with the help of Rico, we tried to get the word out there. We didn't do bad, as a few thousand people saw it, but something didn't click. It never went viral like I hoped it would, and I had no idea how to get it into the hands of someone important. I began to lose hope, but a few months later, I moved to Los Angeles to chase my screenwriting dreams. While in LA, I became friends with a gentleman online named Rashawn, and he began to promote the cartoon himself with much better results than me. I always dreamed of getting Chippins onto Adult Swim on Cartoon Network, and Rashawn was able to submit a clip of my cartoon to their YouTube series Development Meetings. Development Meetings is a weekly show where members of the Adult Swim team look at submitted clips. Here is the moment when Chippins appeared on it.
Do you mind
Shit is
standing
crazy
again
out
now?
here. What the fuck? My name is Josh.
Whatever, my nigga, you a lesbian.
You said this last time.
I look soft to you, Papa.
Get the fuck out of my store.
You know why we're gonna take you to jail?
Cause we black, my nigga.
Okay. So then you want us to start at 9 minutes and 43 seconds.
Right. Yes, I was saying. Yep, you got it.
Here is darkest night. What are we ever gonna do now?
Romeo, stop being gay.
You should talk, my nigga.
Let's go to 6-1. Maybe Romeo's uncle will give us credit on a cigar.
The guy at the deli's not my uncle, dude. I'm Hindu. He's Muslim.
Same shit. You guys all wear towels on your head.
Says the member of the other unwanted race in America.
Unwanted? Who wants black people besides parole officers and cheap liquor stores?
My niggas, we the one on y'all niggas here. Get the fuck out of my country.
Dude, let's just get the roll up. Hurry the fuck up. You guys shouldn't be buying these.
Chill out, party, I'm 18.
Too bad you can't show him ID.
Word, my nigga. You got no documents.
Fuck you, Blackie and Cracky.
Yo, my nigga, we pay you back.
Fuck you, motherfuckers. Get the fuck out of my store. No fucking credit.
Fuck you, Bin Laden. We don't need your stale-ass Phillies anyway. Come on, guys. Let's go try 6-9.
Jordy's getting ready to,
No, I was just
she's
wondering.
getting a little antsy. Here,
how much-
well, let's put on pause. Let's see what this guy's after.
Well,
Tell us about this. What are you going for? Is it?
Nothing came from it, but it was cool to see it shown on a bigger platform. And here we are today.
I am now a 37-year-old man, attempting to accomplish all the dreams I never could. Some guy versus the universe. Another episode down. I hope one day I can finish Chip-Ins. I have a whole season planned. A lot more than that, but I don't know, man. I'm putting it back out to see how people react to it, and I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep knocking out everything on this bucket list. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed my little cartoon.